Dr. Saman Kelegama, the visionary executive director of the Institute of Policy Studies of Sri Lanka for over 2 decades, was all this and more. His sudden demise on the 23rd of June 2017 dealt a severe blow to his friends and colleagues in the economic policy community in Sri Lanka and abroad. On this bleak day, we lost a distinguished scholar, a renowned economist, and a staunch public policy advocate. Most importantly, we lost a remarkable human being and a well-loved personality who was mourned universally. Educated at Royal College in Colombo and the Indian Institute of Technology in Kanpur, the illustrious Dr. Kelegama did not always want to be an economist. During his undergraduate days, his dream was to pursue natural sciences. However, he was offered an opportunity to follow a postgraduate program in economics at the University of Oxford, where he completed his PhD. Thus was born one of the most eminent economists of the South Asian region. Dr. Kelegama joined IPS in 1990 as a research fellow to become its executive director in 1995. From then on, he led IPS with unmatched intellect, commitment, and leadership to build human capital and research capacity. He secured long-term sustainability by establishing an endowment fund and housing the institute in its own beautiful building. The IPS stands today as a nationally renowned and globally recognized research organization thanks to his vision and enduring commitment. Dr. Kelegama's overriding dedication to build research capacity for better policy making was an inspiration to a generation of economists at IPS. But his reach went beyond IPS and indeed beyond Sri Lanka. He gave leadership to the economics profession at home as the president of the Sri Lanka Economic Association by uniting 2 professional bodies and strengthening its activities under one umbrella during his distinguished tenure. Dr. Kelegama sought and succeeded in building collaborative partnerships and networks with scholars and institutions in the South Asian region. He provided the leadership to launch an international journal on South Asian economic issues and to inaugurate an annual South Asia Economic Summit with a network of partner institutes in the region. Dr. Kelegama was a prolific intellectual giant, publishing on a range of socio-economic issues. Not surprisingly, he was a much sought-after speaker at high-level forums in Sri Lanka and overseas. His views and guidance were sought by the academia, private sector and government. He served on the boards of many academic entities such as the Postgraduate Institute of Management. His contributions to corporate bodies are numerous, including as chairman of Singer Sri Lanka. But his most valuable inputs were sought by the government of Sri Lanka. He served on high-level policy committees over the years such as the National Economic Council, the Presidential Tax Commission, and most recently as the lead negotiator of Sri Lanka's free trade agreements with India, China and Singapore in his role as chairman designate of the Agency for International Trade of the Ministry of Development Strategies and International Trade. Dr. Kelegama's lifetime achievements will never cease to inspire. Through IPS and a generation of economists he nurtured in Sri Lanka and elsewhere, his legacy will live on.